of the mid game.
Yeah, what I want to see is as much, like, simple team fighting as possible. Avaris certainly fits into that. You give yourself a lot of ability to play throughout, you know, the mid game as well, and you've got poke potential, fits into a lot of different drafts. Does make a lot of sense there. Doesn't give away too much, and I feel like there's still a lot of priority picks left up and available.
It outranges the Ashe, and it makes the Ezreal basically unplayable, so Viper will go a completely different direction here and grab the Jhin.
Yeah, a pick that we haven't seen find a lot of success today.
Yeah, but it has been a pick he found success a lot on in the past. Was one of the picks he got to the LCK Summer Finals on back in 2024, so yep, a pick he's really well versed on.
Yeah, last time it was not him playing it, which may make a little bit of an impact here. Wait, never mind. He might be playing Tristana. That could be top lane Jhin. You know, ZEUS has been trying to play as many different things as possible this tournament. You never know.
You know, picks like the Ivern, actually, the stocks of them go way up when you have double AD carry like this and you have a Tristana. A lot of 2024 Ivern picks were dominated by double.
Yeah, a tree. Grab any tree. Any tree is okay. Umpty, just lock a tree. There it is.
Okay, so...
You could even lock the other tree as well. What's better than one tree? Two trees.
Maybe not in this Team Liquid draft, I would say, but maybe perhaps in the series.
I mean, it's still a flex Maokai, right? You can go top or support.
You could play it support, that's true. I hope he doesn't in this case, CoreJJ, please. Let's see what they do want to lock in here, because you know, you could end up with something like an Azir pick for APA. You have a lot of scaling with this. Or you just go Cassiopeia.
Yeah, I think Cassiopeia is the other obvious choice here to be locked in immediately. Of course, Quad is over there. And so there's been a lot of Cassiopeias slithering around the rift.
ZEUS is laughing when he sees this. It will keep Tristan a little bit grounded as Zyra gets
This is TL's chance. This is TL's chance right now. Peanut has locked in the Zyra, and if you haven't been watching the LCK, this is not his best champion.
Not right now.
No.
It has been solid for him in the past. Pretty safe, though, for ZEUS. Even the Ambessa actually feels pretty good in this situation against Avaris, who's fairly immobile. As long as you can avoid the Maokai ultimate with your own ult, public execution can be a great way to lock down both of these carries.
Yeah, you're right. Ambessa didn't even cross my mind that she's still available. ZEUS could lock that one away if he'd like. We'll see whether he does. As right now he's looking, yeah, like he's giggling a little bit. It's going to be Rel instead. So we're saving a top lane pick until last.
Is it a Vayne game?
Yeah, I'm worried about that. There's already 280 carries. Yeah, you might be onto something there, Wolf. We'll just have to see.
Is it a Jhin game as you originally predicted?
Yeah.
Let's see what TL have in mind here for CoreJJ, though. Now that they know there's a Rel here, the Alistar they banned would have been a great pick, but it's gone now. So I like that kind of change up here in the draft for HANWHA Life instead of getting counters to pick. It's going to be taking the Rakan here, one of Delight's favorites in his own right, and Renekton for CoreJJ. So wins a lot of matchups here. What is going to be the response for ZEUS? I mean, would he be so bold as to play a GP here? Something squishy? You could even play the Kennen into this.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that he could do. Not a bad Vayne matchup.
Well,
no, it is not. It's not great.
I'm not. Let's not ask any particular top laners from our region how they feel about how that one would go.
Oh, it's Quinn. It's Quinn. Never mind. It was going to be an AD carry, guys. It was. This is the one that really makes Renekton's day awful.
You know what? Even though he didn't make it,
it's game number 1, Wolf, and let's see whether this time they can get it across the line. Ooh, absolutely nailed it with the second fan chant there. You love to see it.
I mean, look.
Wait, it's HLE, so obviously they're pretty good at coordinating.
Uh-oh, Yun.
Well, Deadly Flourish is going to lock him down where he stands. Delight just a little bit too far away as the thumbs up does come on through. And Piercing Arrow going to be avoided, and that does mean that Yun is able to get himself out. So, Deadly Flourish missing.
Ooh, pretty good angle on it, though.
Yeah, not bad.
It's...
Oh, here we go, the plant battle.
Oh my god, this is such an umpty move.
Christmas Tree versus Fire Tree. Oh no, he doesn't see the Quinn.
No, he has no idea, of course. He only has vision of the red buff.
Flashing?
I think that's the plan. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd stand there.
Oh no, and the Quinn went back. Oh my goodness.
This is such an umpty move.
Oh, this would be so cheeky. You can see Peanut gets into the brush.
It would be so huge for him.
In he comes. All right, Bramble Smash, and he steals it away. Peanut now in trouble as the Twisted Advance is going to lock him down. That's going to get the flash out as well. Obviously, it's a flash for flash, but now Umpty's going to take 2 camps.
This is completely stifling Peanut's jungle here. He is not going to be able to get the insane clear that you want to have as a Zyra here. Is going to be completely slowed down. It's a massive win for Umpty here.
Oh my, and he's
going for the
gank. You love to see it. Noxious Blast connecting onto Zeka here, but it looks like Zeka's just going to be moving forward.
It's level 2.
Yeah, Twin Fang's coming on through now. So, yeah, just trying to get back to his own jungle, and Umpty.
So at any point, Impact could just TP back to the top lane and swap again. So this is actually a really good call here by TL. Delight is going to come up here now, though, and assist ZEUS, so it's not going to be a pushing lane for Yun.
Yeah, not so much, as the wave does fly on forward. And TL just going to pick that one up before it crashes, and things will be absolutely fine. Some more Miasma landing on the ground, but Zeka, he cannot walk across it. So it makes things kind of awkward. Still, this control ward will be taken out.
All right, Tristana versus Cassiopeia is such a volatile matchup.
Yeah.
It's you know, you end up getting a lead in it and you just run away with it, even in those trades. So you have to be so careful, Zeka, as Zeka was in that moment. Pretty incredibly close mid lane between these two right now. Dead even in CS. As you see, the junglers also meeting up. Peanut caught.
Another time. That is the Twisted Advance forward. And Peanut, not a lot of way out of this one. That is going to be the poison picking it up for APA. As now Zeka also trying to deal with him. Not enough damage. And there's Core JJ with the grand entrance. Not wanting to risk it there as he throws up the T1 emote for some reason or other. And look, once again, TL have an advantage. And in game 1, I was very confident in saying this looks really great. Now I have no idea, Wolf.
I mean, I do feel like this is once again a really good situation for them, especially when you consider the fact that Impact... hold up.
Yeah, that is going to be Core JJ lit on fire and does throw down the heal. Is the last tick going to be enough? And the answer is no. That's why you drink your potions, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, has an advantage as well over Viper as hold up.
Yep, Delight had his flash off cooldown, so obviously he's pressing that button yet again. Peanut thrown out of the battle, though, as the Brambles are thrown out over the corpse of APA. Who unfortunately could not survive. There is still so much damage here in this HLE composition. Needs to be respected. And once again, Delight is just not afraid of pulling every trigger that's ever presented to him, ever.
He certainly is not. And for TL here, not able to end up making anything of this. Just a disengage there from Umpty with his ult to get them out. But now his ult is down for the dragon they want to take. APA going in.
Yeah, there's a beautiful ultimate as well as the Petrifying Gaze onto Zeka. The flash forward from APA. Gives him the double thumbs up, and that is a solo kill for Yapton America.
Beautifully played from APA there. Sets up the Miasma so he can't jump after the stun.
Oh, great interruption there from Core JJ, but he's interrupted. Never mind, gets out with the battle dance.
And that should just be the dragon going over to TL here. Even without Umpty's ultimate, they're able to secure it. And unfortunately for Peanut, he's not able to make anything of this bottom side potential.
Very simple engage options by just pressing R on a Maokai. We've seen that Umpty is very happy to get this done as Impact able to get aggressive onto ZEUS with that Bolt now on cooldown. Does mean that he might be able to get something done here as Peanut unable to land the Grasping Roots, but that Stranglethorns does so much work, softening up TL. Delight Magnus Storm onto 3 though, as he's underneath the turret, it just may not matter. Viper diving forward as well, manages to take down Yun as Zeka diving on in. Umpty underneath this turret. He's out of the captive audience range, as is everyone else actually, as this is super awkward. Twisted Advance as Umpty's dead. That was so heroic.
Well, Impact is here. I think that's what he wanted to maybe set up for, but this might just be another handbag to the collection.
Never mind, APA's moving down. Let's see whether the snake and the crocodile can get something done. The answer is at least they're hit. That's a flash forward. Okay, Slice and Dyson looking all cool. Unfortunately, he's still dead underneath the turret. And Viper, he just wanted out.
Yeah, he gets aggro, and they go for the redive. Meanwhile, in live, TL grouped up.
Yeah, Twisted Advance going to follow Zeka there as he's in amongst 4 people. He's really dead. APA going to grab his 4th off the back of that one.
The Miasma is so frustrating to play against as a Tristana because you always feel like you have that inherent safety of being able to get away. It just keeps preventing him from escaping, and Zeka gets taken out a 3rd time here. That's 4 kills now for this Cassiopeia, and some grubs will come with it. Looked like maybe HANWHA Esports are getting back a grip on this game, but it's just still so back and forth. My biggest issue here for TL is that the gap between ZEUS and Impact continues to widen, and for HANWHA Esports, which is usually a good sign, especially with picks that allow you to catch that Cassiopeia potentially. As ZEUS is just having a great time here into this Renekton. Putting the pressure on to Umpty now, is trying to secure Dragon.
Oh dear, Yun gonna have to flash out of the way, but does so beautifully. Still going to get hit by that Deadly Flourish, but isn't actually going to die or anything like that, as now ZEUS looking for impact, and the curtains have been called. So is the Nature's Grasp, though, and that is going to guarantee the Dragon. Oh, everyone's rooted, and there's the quickness into the back line. They get the knockdown, and Piercing Arrow cuts through Peanut. This Zyro not working once again, unfortunately.
Yeah, and now
APA walking towards ZEUS, yeah, exactly, and oh, the Petrifying Gaze instantly cleansed there by ZEUS. Looked very cool, but unfortunately, I think he's still going to die, as the Grand Entrance cannot be flashed out of, and Impact just culls the meek indeed. They should be able to take themselves a turret off the back of this one, and Zeka is just licking his wounds after falling so far behind in this early game.
Yeah, Pizza strength picked up here, though.
Oh, are they going to be able to take this turret? They should.
Yeah, it is.
Beats obviously already gone.
Against the world. APA, the hero of TL here. The rest of the team will be relevant if he can help hit them there, if he can actually win some team fights for Yun on this Forest and get him back into the game. Impact may find himself in trouble here. They don't have vision.
Yeah, he was spotted. This is a very healthy turret as ZEUS is coming on over. CoreJJ coming down as well, though, does get the information that Impact is going to be in trouble. And now Zeka coming down as well. So he's going to rocket jump over. There's the Dominus as Quickness going to come on through as well. They do manage to take down the Crocodile as Delight almost just dies to the turret. The ramping damage almost killing Peanut there as well, as ZEUS is just going to kill the Rakan. And in the meantime, the Rift Herald is going to be thrown into the mid lane. So with these 6 scrubs, TL should be able to take this one down no problem. But unfortunately, the turret still falls in the bottom lane.
Maybe an additional charge, though. Viper can't stop this, so yeah, that's a big win. And I like the idea here from HANWHA Esports because you know you have a weak point on the bottom side of the map. You can push onto this Renekton. Initially, there's no inherent risk because he's a Crocodile Hunter.
Yeah.
That's his job.
And it's smoke and mirrors here for this guy. Right now it is working.
Looks like TL want the fight more than they want the Dragon. It's not going to start it. It's looking for the fight.
Yeah, there's a Twisted Advance forward onto Delight. He's taking a fair bit of damage here, as we can see. This poison is really a worry.
Zeka loses his ultimate here as he tries to push APA away, and that should just be the Drake going over. I think they wanted more than the Dragon, but it is going to be their prize here, Soul Point.
Yeah, and the presence coming in. Umpty, of course, still has the ultimate up.
Well, they're not focusing the Dragon.
But any time they want to pull the trigger, Umpty should be able to just say, no, you're not allowed in here, as the quickness flies forward. ZEUS finding an opportunity is so difficult, as Impact just says, no, you're not allowed in. Zeka now off to the side of the fight, but it's CoreJJ that goes down first, and Zeka has made it to safety. These health bars are so low, and this is actually the kind of fight that HLE really want to look for, as ZEUS now fighting against Otacon as well. This is insanity, and ZEUS so extraordinarily low. Eyes on the prize, though. TL will be able to take down the Dragon. Otacon continues to be annoyed. But ZEUS down to 200 will be able to live.
Oh, man, you couldn't have had a more split-up fight there for TL.
This is, like,
tournament lives on the line.
This is a Cassiopeia. She does so much damage to this. So, as you can see, it's already down to half health. ZEUS is on the top side of the map.
They're giving it.
And Zeka's there as well. So, yeah, Ruinous Otacon is going to go over to TL. So that's going to mean a whole bunch of extra levels and damage and things like this, and we'll see whether HLE can get enough off the back of it, because they do manage to take down some turrets. Outer goes down in the mid lane. I mean, Inner goes down on the top side.
Look at the XP they'll pick up here. APA, for a moment, 3 levels up.
Gardening as well, which is kind of ironic and beautiful to watch there as Umpty picks up all of those extra stats.
To carry in these upcoming team fights. HANWHA Life have so far pretty much avoided. Now we're getting towards the big objectives. They got Otacon for free. They got all those extra experiences. They have 3 dragons plus the extra resistances that are coming from that Otacon. And now Baron is something HANWHA Life cannot avoid. destroyed. And with the damage that TL have, they can rush it down quickly. So HANWHA need to be really careful about how they play out these next few scenarios, because if they get caught on the map and TL are on Baron, it's just gone. They have some vision now, but if TL can start playing around vision and threatening those fights and threatening some turns, especially when you consider that the QUINN doesn't have teleport, there are ways for TL to just kind of rip that rug out from underneath HANWHA Life, take that Baron, and use that to win the game.
And TL have been so good at being on the objective first. Is now JJ's diving in. Chains of Corruption avoided there by the flash. Peanuts out of the fight, and they instead just go for Delight. Another Magnet Storm, but this time it's not enough. And ZEUS just there a little bit late. However, this AoE damage kind of massive, as Zeka wanting to press that rocket jump button, but TL have successfully disengaged.
I mean, this is a Zyra. They can't just go Dragon, because HLE will be like, we got Tristana, we got Zyra, we'll trade for Baron. I think TL, but split here.
Yeah, Buster shot Umpty, and he should still go down.
APA is getting Dragon. APA is getting Dragon this whole time. It's at half health, and now they have to try to stop this Baron, though. I mean, Mountain Soul is permanent, Baron is not, but you do not want to give this over to HANWHA Life.
Yeah, and they also cannot lose multiple members as well, because then you cannot defend against it. Still, the Baron doing a fair bit of damage here, as it only has just spawned a minute ago.
There's those shields.
Yeah, they're diving forward. Double knock up there from CoreJJ's into the back of the pit. They go. That is the Baron. Over to HLE, but now Impact presses the Dominus button and looks to try and lock down the fight. The flash out from Yon to try and keep himself alive, and Zeka is going bonkers in the fight. APA, he'll turn up at the miasma a little bit too late.
I think they got to get out of here.
Yeah, you have to run as quickly as you can, but instead they realize that maybe they have not been able to. That dodge was gorgeous, but still, APA is standing. He goes golden, and ZEUS is just melting to the poison damage. APA will eventually go down, as Zeka does have his bead drawn now. And TL, they do have Soul, but now they're without a Baron, and this gold lead is only going to extend for HLE.
Umpty wants to try to get on top of Zeka here. He is low on mana, but has enough to try to get out.
Yeah, he's still going to be able to press that ulti button, but the walk to the right strategy from Zeka is just a little bit too powerful.
Umpty just wants to try to burn as much Baron time here as he can. Amazing dodge there on the ultimate, just out of range of it. Otherwise, he dies 100%. And then APA is just left to the wolves here. He tries to stopwatch to get his way out, but there's just too much damage. He's buying time, though, against that Baron, and time is what TL need. 1 minute 15 to try to keep these inhibitors alive. CoreJJ on a crazy flank.
Yeah, this is a mental flank, and you can see he is unseen on his way forward. Delight now in trouble as the quickness into the back line locks down Zeka and Peanut. The Petrifying Gaze not doing too much, but the Magnet Storm only onto one, and they know exactly who the carry is, as APA takes all of these ultimates to the face, and TL are just cleaning up the rift of HLE. The Baron's now just not really doing anything at all. The triple kill for Giannis. Now he is definitely online. 7-3-1 for this Varus.
Huge play by CoreJJ on the flank.
Teleport from Zeka towards that bottom lane. And TL, they just need to hold the line. Need to hold it. They need to try and take whoever oversteps.
Zeka pushing
get that
bottom.
lockdown. There's Yon. I don't know about the flank angle on the Varus, but he gets back to the rest of his teammates.
This is so tense. APA just hanging on the edge here, does so much damage to the objective. Just putting HANWHA Life on a clock, saying you will eventually have to come over here. You will eventually have to take this away from us.
Yeah.
ZEUS remounts.
Zek on this flank angle, but you can see control wards everywhere. TL have done their homework this time, as Viper is in trouble. Below half health now. As Delight as well, keeping his health bar as high as possible so he can actually engage. Deadly Flourish not doing too much.
HANWHA running out of time.
Yeah. And it's the Nature's Grasp that you have to watch out for. Umpty holding on to that one. He's got that one in the barrel.
This Elder's getting very low. Peanut just looking for a steal. That's all he's got.
Yeah, Curtain Call does absolutely nothing in this fight at the same time, so Viper won't have access to that.
Bit of a reset.
Yeah, this reset on the Elder is a big deal. But if TL focus this, it goes down so fast.
They've got the health bar advantage. They might be able to catch
the wrap around. He gets the knockout, and there is the quickness, and Yon able to take him out before he can do anything. Petrifying Gaze as the Buster Shot gets rid of APA, but Delight is dead. No Magnet Storm for you. TL just find the perfect team fight, and this should win them the game.
Absolutely. Huge win here for TL. So patient. You know, you're back against the wall in this game. Your tournament life is on the line. You don't choke. You play it slow. You watch your flanks. They spot ZEUS on the flank, take him out, and that is all they needed to do. They used the health bar of the Elder against HANWHA Life Esports, and it looks like we are going to Game 3. Atlas,
Thank goodness, because this game, it was another crazy draft. But man, TL, they look so good. And the fact that they were still behind, they still held on, they got those objectives, they did what they needed to do. Delight going to respawn, but his Nexus is not going to until game 3. And TL, they're still alive.